The Black Mountains of North Carolina are a collection of sharp and jagged rock towering 6,000 feet above the ocean. They are the tallest mountains in the East and feature some of the most technical terrain our state has to offer. This race traverses 35 miles of these grand mountains in a point-to-point 50K featuring nearly 24,000 feet of elevation change. 3 separate climbs from the valley floor to the top of this ridgeline separate you from the start to the finish. Each climb and descent is over 3,000 vertical feet. 28 miles into the course, we summit Mount Mitchell. At 6,684 feet, it is the highest point east of the Mississippi. This is the quest for the Crest 50K. Beauty comes at a price. Alright, what's going on, everyone? We just finished up the long drive from Raleigh to Albert's Lodge at Mount Mitchell. Here we are at Packet Pickup, so I'll show you a little bit of the area. We can see some of the course out here to the right, and I'll pick up my race stuff. I haven't had any dinner yet, so fortunately there has been a food truck ordered for tonight, so I'm very thankful for that. It's about 7:30 now, so the race begins at 5:30 in the morning tomorrow, and we have to catch a shuttle not far from right here at the finish line, which is about 2 miles up a gravel road. So we'll check in the morning, and hopefully we'll have a good race. An abrupt yet highly anticipated 3:30 a.m. alarm interrupted our night of rest and kickstarted the ultimate adventure known as the Quest for the Crest 50K. As my 4th time running this event, I know exactly what lurks deep into these mountains and understand the respect they demand.
Woo! 4 a.m.
John.
What's up? Who needs sleep? Yeah, I didn't get much of that.
After the short drive to the finish area, we dropped off our drop bags and boarded the shuttle that would take us to the start line of this 35-mile point-to-point trail race. Anything can happen in the Black Mountains, and finishes here are never guaranteed.
Let's see what else. Yeah, to not get lost, you're following pink flags that say USFS do not remove. Sometimes I have this flagging down on the ground blocking stuff. It may not be waist or ankle high, it will be on the ground. Do not go over that. Some of that on the other side of that could be death. Could be a cliff, okay? Higher up. You're facing. There's 3 out and backs of this whole race. First one is to our first aid station and back. Second 2 are the little viewpoints, or the second one is to a viewpoint. The third one is the Mount Mitchell summit. Guess what you do when you get there? There's no sign that says turn around. You literally can't go any higher. It's all screw it up. Be nice to people around you. If you see somebody else messing up, getting lost, put them on the right way. Sound good? Yeah. You got cold beer at the finish. Come on. Yeah, right.
Thank you. The Quest for the Crest 50K begins with a short road section before reaching the Woody Ridge Trailhead, which climbs an incredible 3,100 feet in only 2.5 miles. It's the steepest section of the entire course and among anything else in all of North Carolina.
Do not push on this first line.
All right, good morning. Here we are at the famous Woody's Rock, finishing up the toughest climb of the day, at least the toughest section of the toughest climb. Right now, 1 hour on the dot into the race. The higher we progressed, the lighter it became as the rising sun behind us chased us up the mountain. It became evident we'd be granted a spectacular sunrise view, one of the most incredible ones I've ever seen. All right, so we're about to pop out at one of the first overlooks. Hopefully we'll have an amazing sunrise, which I've seen peaks of so far. my
giant
gosh.
and no shoes.
Alright, it was worth it. I guess. Forgetting all the pain I was just in.
Yeah.
After climbing what we just climbed?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
There you go.
I think I've hung out here long enough. Back into the deep, dense, thick jungle. Stop at this one.
Oh yeah, you've done this race like 1,000 times.
Yeah. All right.
Wow, that's incredible.
What's your name, by the way?
Mark.
Mark. Get you in the video if you want to say hey.
Awesome.
So Mark saw my, I guess 2021 video, and it inspired him to do this race. So that's pretty awesome.
You're right.
What do you think of the course so far, Mark?
Oh, loving it. This sounds so beautiful. It's a beautiful race I've done, man. 8 months.
Wait till you come out on top of Whittier Ridge. It is just absolutely breathtaking. As if this already hasn't been so far.
Clouds, wow.
Right? It just keeps getting better.
Sun, yeah. Pillow.
The clouds make it so cool also. Yeah, I was out there volunteering.
I'll stay with him. I'll tell you what. I've been hanging out with him. Yeah, I know.
Okay, here we are. Making the first of our 3 summits of the Black Mountain Crest Trail. This view up here is just something else. No matter how many times I've done it, it's just always so spectacular. What a day. Next up on a request of the Black Mountains is a steep 4-mile and 3,000-foot descent down an old logging road to the first aid station at Boland's Creek. We then turn around to climb back up this entire section once again, topping out at over 6,000 feet for the second time during our race. I feel pretty good right now, but this is the part that I'm worried about. The downhill. Yeah, so I'm gonna chat here with you for a second more and then hang back to a walk. Because I can power up climbs like no other if I have the quads to do it. But if I don't have the quads to do it, then it's just a grind and a sufferfest for 2 hours going uphill. And I don't want to have to do that. Okay, how you doing?
Right, man.
Good seeing you. Keep crushing it, man. Good job, guys.
You guys put a comment on that.
What's up, Matt? Woo! Killing it. How you, man? All right, buddy. Doing a long sleeve this time. What's going on with you? Normally you're shirtless. All right, so we're about 7 miles into the race, almost getting to the bottom of the first major downhill, which I've been doing mostly a hike, fast walking pace on the way down because I know what's in store for the rest of the day and definitely don't want to blow out too soon. Things going pretty well so far. Passing all these people coming up, the climb has been pretty nice. So I'll check in when we get to the aid station.
Oh, it's a bit like that. I'm way too long and I knew there. Yeah.
All right, aid station 1 in and out. Now we start the long climb all the way back up to the top of the crest. Here we go.
Way to go, everyone. Nice job, Class 3-1. Alright, caught up to Chris.
Oh yeah.
We're still climbing up.
Hammering away. Hill number 2.
This crazy climb. Just takes forever to get to the top of this thing.
4 miles. Pain.
Yep. Non-stop uphill. Alright guys. Not too much to report on. Still climbing up from Boland's. I know it's only been a few clips on the video, but it's just hard to emphasize on film how just crazy long these uphills last. Hopefully we've got less than a mile to the top, which will be another just amazing view of the North Carolina Black Mountains. All right, just like that, here we are at the summit of the Black Mountains for number 2 of 3 today. We are just about 12 miles in. Just look at this view. It does not get any better than this. What a beautiful day. After summiting the second of 3 major climbs on the entire course, and now since bypassing the initial bit of grassy double track, we must now navigate nearly 3 full miles of this technical and rocky ridgeline terrain. The trail is treacherous, but the views are unbelievable. I'm taking 15 steps off the course. Just to come show you guys the summit of Winter Star. Oh man, what a climb. Alright, so now we have a half mile of sketchy downhill to Deep Gap, and then about 4 more miles of downhill on Colbert's Ridge all the way to aid station number 2. Let's hope my quads last me, because this is a treacherous downhill. All right, here we are, Deep Gap, 4 hellacious miles down Colbert's Ridge to aid station 2. Here we go. It is. I know the parts of the course I can push. 534.
Great job. Do you have a pack?
I do.
Okay.
This is not the spot that it was last time.
Yeah. Change your socks.
Alright, thanks everyone.
End of the road, take a right, it's on your left.
How are you doing?
All right.
Good seeing you. Hey Chloe. Hey Chloe. Alright, so to go over quickly what all happened at that aid station. I filled my pack back full of water. I got Gatorade in the 2 front bottles. I put some chafing cream on my back because for some reason my back is starting to chafe. I had an entire shot of pickle juice. I had some Coke. I had 2 handfuls of chips. And just a bunch of other food. I refilled my pack with all my stuff because from here we've got basically an 8-mile climb to the summit of Mitchell. So right now we're just hiking this road section and then we're gonna hop into the woods at Buncombe Horse Trail and basically climb for another 2 hours nonstop. What a day so far. The skies are still pretty out. The forecast is thunderstorms in the afternoon, so I picked up a rain jacket as well. So my pack is kind of big, if you can see. But so far, going so well. How's it going, everyone? Woo! Hey!
Can I get you a refill of anything?
I'm pretty good. I just need some stuff to help with cramping. My legs are not happy. So I'm gonna fill out some pickle juice, yeah.
Right on. So I'll bring the bike. Okay. And do it as a loop.
The third and final climb of this race is our longest ascent yet. It's 7 full miles from this point to the top of Mount Mitchell. But first we must climb all the way back up to the Black Mountain Crest Trail and summit 2 other 6,000-foot peaks along the way. All right, so we are still climbing Buncombe. We've been climbing this for over an hour. Again, the essence of time just cannot ever be conveyed from a video. You guys are watching 15, 20, 30 minutes worth. We are right now 8 hours into the event, still climbing this super steep, very slow climb. Okay, almost there. "25 miles, 10,000 feet of climbing. Oh my gosh. Almost at the top of Maple Camp before the real fun begins again. All right, here we are. What's your name?
Francisco.
Francisco. Here we are at Maple Camp Bald. There's Mitchell somewhere off in the clouds over there. What are you, 25 miles, 8 hours, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
10,000 feet of vert.
10 more miles to go.
10 more miles to go, yeah, it's not even a 50K. Have you done this race before?
I have not, no. Started the hardest 50K on the East Coast, and I just wanted to challenge myself.
Yep.
I did GDR and I'm doing this.
I'm doing GDR next year.
Right on, man.
This is my 4th time doing this race.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
They're better not here. Rocks, man?
All right, so here we are, starting Big Tom. So this is like 600 or 700 feet of gain in like half a mile. Okay, here we are, almost 27 miles in at the summit of Mount Craig. One more peak and we'll be at Mitchell. Oh, I'm so tired.
The last push towards Mitchell includes a long and steep staircase, more single track, and then a smooth, flat, and runnable section to aid station number 4.
All right, 5 3/4 out.
We'd then hop onto Balsam Nature Trail and bypass the busy parking area by first running back downhill a little bit before rejoining the Mitchell Trail and heading back up to the top.
.5 miles. And here we are.
After summiting Mount Mitchell, the highest point on the east coast, the Quest course then takes us down a very technical and slick descent, working its way down 6 more miles and 3,500 feet to Black Mountain Campground. In previous years, the race finished just around the corner from the campground, but along a dangerous road with lots of traffic. Now, we must first hop onto the Mountains to Sea Trail to go up and around once more before arriving at the finish.
Well, here we are back to climbing. Last mile and a half, couple hundred feet up, 1 mile down to the finish. Thank you. That's ready. Beast mode. Woo! Sweet. Quest number 4. One more year. I get a jacket.
Get that jacket.
One more year, man.
All right, everyone. Well, that's a wrap for the 2023 Quest for the Crest 50K. I'm here back at Albert's. It's Sunday. I just finished up helping volunteer for the 10K race that was going on this morning. You can see the course behind me. That's some of the climbs that we ran up and across the ridge of the Black Mountain Crest Trail. So total time was just over 12 hours and 2 minutes, I think it was. Overall, an amazing day. I don't know how I managed to run as fast as I did. I'll be back here next year for my 5th time on the Quest for the Crest 50K. So until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe from you. And I will see you guys in the next video. And just remember, in whatever you do, just do your best, and the best will always happen. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.